Well, hey, y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. All right, you see that thing up there on your screen right now? You see that little tile there? It's saying for you to hush, not you. You tell anybody else. You tell them, say, zip it, because I'm having a good day, right? Okay, so let me get into the reason why I'm doing this video. Whenever I work outside with the horses, I always have my earphone in. And I honestly don't know fully how to work it. No lie. And all I can do is hit stop and play it. So I'm outside and I'm dealing with the horses and I'm just having a good old time. And the next thing I hear is one of, another kind of large channel. Well, he is a large channel YouTuber covering Gypsy and Rose. And I'm like, okay, I'm good with this. And wouldn't I tell you something? This man had not a problem whatsoever at all with saying that he was catching up with stuff thanks to Without a Miss Crystal Ball. So, y'all, listen in on this stuff as I go. I'm just going to give you my opinion here and there. Alrighty, y'all, hang on.
I want to take a special moment to thank a channel.
You know, I sometimes question exactly how Katie Joy gets all of her sources, and everything that comes to her. I know she does the research, guys. I know she does the research. But me. I don't understand how, like, somebody like him, he's like, okay, yep, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put her channel up there. But at the same time, I don't think he knows that there's a whole anti-KJ community and that she doesn't really cover just Gypsy Rose on YouTube. She covers sister wives on YouTube. And so to see anything that has to do with Gypsy, you usually have to go over to TikTok. So, yeah, she's spreading far and wide, guys.
When I ended the first season of the Lifetime series, I thought that Gypsy Rose's story had pretty much come to an end. But I was so very wrong, as Gypsy would embark on a crusade against her haters, fueled with white knights and ex-friends.
Okay, y'all, we're slowly getting into this, and I just want to tell you, just want to say, it's kind of funny because he's referring to friends. So let's see how well this goes whenever he's talking about Miss Without a Crystal Ball, because we already know what kind of friend she is, right?
Who have now turned on Gypsy and are revealing dirty little secrets about the family.
Guys, when Miss Katie Joy decides that she's going to dump you as a friend, it's completely serious. She's going to dump you as a friend. And there's nothing you can do because of the simple fact of friend has a lot of different meanings behind it whenever it comes to Miss Katie Joy. And I wonder what her definition of a friend actually is. Just questioning it.
I want to take a special moment to thank a channel called Without a Crystal Ball.
Guys, if you like it or not, it doesn't matter because he's already said her name and her channel name, and he's already put it across the screen for everybody to see. So, yeah, drawing more and more attention to Miss Katie Joy. But you know what? There's nothing we can do besides we just keep on calling her out when we need to call her out, right? He doesn't know any better. I'm sure he doesn't even know that about the anti-KJ community. He probably doesn't. He's just putting it out there that, you know what? He got the information from Miss Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball.
The woman running the channel's name is Katie, and she had personal contact with Gypsy's stepmother.
You see, guys, he's not really familiar with Miss Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball because of the simple fact of he didn't call her Katie Joy. He called her Katie. We don't call her Katie. She doesn't like being called Katie from whatever I remember and I know. Now, these are my opinions and only my opinions. I think he just heard something that, Miss Katie Joy was putting out there. And like I said, he did say that she dropped her as a friend, right? Katie Joy did. So, to me, that's a little bitty sly little just my opinion alone, because, he chose to add that in there, so he did what he wanted to do.
They were friends for a very long time, and this channel previously defended Gypsy in the past.
I'm not sure where he gets his information from, but you know what? He's kind of right on track. He really is. Because he's saying that he knew that they were talking or knew each other for a very long time. So I wonder what video he watched, or I wonder how he actually came across the Miss Without a Crystal Ball. I am kind of curious about that. But, here she is. Like I said, she's starting to reach far and wide.
But after seeing her commit a number of immoral and possibly illegal actions after being released from jail, Katie turned on Gypsy and her family.
Hey, now, I ain't gonna lie. I started laughing at that little part. He's talking about her going ahead and, kind of dropping her friends and things like that. And now he's talking about her turning her back on, her supposedly friend, quote unquote. So I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this and I'm like, I think this man is calling her out without actually calling her out. I'm just saying because they were friends for a long time, right? I just don't believe he knows Katie Joy the way we know Katie Joy. So what he's saying takes a completely different hold on things.
And has revealed a lot of insider info to us throughout her videos. A massive thank you to Katie Joy and Conspiracy for making this research so easy.
Now, would you listen to that right there? He actually called her Katie Joy. So I wonder what changed from just a little bit ago to where he went from Katie to Katie Joy. But I'm happy that he pointed out in there conspiracy. Conspiracy. Yeah, that channel. I'm glad that he put that in there and it wasn't just about Miss Katie Joy. Because if it was just about Miss Katie Joy, don't you know how happily she would be on her cloud, on her high horse? She'd be like, yep, this is all about me. I'm the one that got all the information. I'm the one that turned my back on my supposedly quote unquote friend. I'm the one with all the inside information. You have to come to me. So, Katie Joy does get her sources occasionally. I'm just wondering, I don't know for myself. I don't even know how she came across the Blanchards and how she started talking to them. What, 5 years ago? I think it was 5 years ago. But, we got to cut him a little bit of slack. We do because he's a really good content creator. He is, guys.
As well as for changing my perspective on a great number of things in this story.
Did y'all just hear that? Did you just hear that? Because she changed his outlook on this story. She's the one that made him double think what he was saying. She's the one that made him go whoop, 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 whoop. What else, has Miss Katie Joy? What else does she have, in store? Because I guess he listened to some of her videos, or maybe he got referred to her from over there at TikTok. Because Miss Katie Joy, she will talk about Gypsy over on TikTok because whenever she's on here on YouTube, there's people that say, you know what, we don't want to hear about Gypsy. And so she has to go over to TikTok to talk about Miss Gypsy. So, yeah, I know that maybe he caught her in a live or maybe somebody sent him clips. I'm not exactly for sure how he got all of his information, but him to be persuaded the other way because of Katie Joy. And just think this all came about with her going against the person that she was quote unquote friends with for what, 5 years? It takes her turning her back on her friend, quote unquote, for her to get this story and to be able to talk about Gypsy as much as she is. She's able to talk about, Christy. She's able to talk about all these people because she was a so-called friend, my opinion alone, but she was a so-called friend to these people for how long? It's like, oh no, I'm done with you. There's the curb. I ain't even gonna kick you to it. I'm gonna throw you to it. Alrighty, guys. Well, let's continue on with what he has to say.
And one of these things was the first event that we'll be covering, the release of Gypsy Rose's medical records.
Okay, so I heard this part and I was like, what? Excuse me? Because talking about medical records, whenever it comes down to any kind of record whatsoever at all, if Miss Katie Joy can get her hands on it, she gonna get her hands on it. And if she can spread it to people, she gonna spread it to people. That's just the way she is, from history, the way I view it and the way I see it, is that, she does all of her research and she will try to dig whatever darkest secrets you have. Anything she can, if she can expose them, she's going to expose them. We know this, don't we?
I also learned from Katie Joy that Rod Blanchard had missed child support payments on numerous occasions, as well as having a past substance abuse issue and criminal record.
Okay, we know he's talking about Miss Katie Joy because putting out there some kind of criminal record, yep, that's kind of known, right? Talking about child support not being paid. Well, she's in somebody else's pocket at that moment. She's just going to sit here and she's going to be like, all right, money, 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 money. So as long as she can talk about somebody's money, she's going to do it. Child support? Okay, here we go. That's just the way she is. And then whenever she turns around and she's wanting to talk about, the drugs, when she wants to do something like that, it's kind of like, why do you got to put everything out there? I understand that she's getting herself all kinds of views on this, and I understand that she's doing so well on all this, but why do you have to put that out there? Just a question, because when you were friends with them, did you say any of this to their face? Or over the phone, video chat, whatever it was, did you say anything whatsoever at all? Most likely not. Most likely what ended up happening, my opinion alone, is she turned her back, and then that's when she's going to sit here and go, oh yeah, by the way, this is what's wrong, this is what's wrong, this is what's wrong. She won't do it to somebody right then and there. She waits until she can get behind somebody's back. She waits until she can do whatever damage she can do to them. And then that's when she'll be like, okay, bye. Bye, friendship. Bye. I'm done with you. And then she's gonna blast you everywhere. Just like look. Just like look. She's doing this to the Blanchards. I was gonna say to the gypsies, but you know what? To the Blanchards. That's exactly what she's done to them. She's just turned around and she has just been like, okay, yep, you're a story now. That's all you are. You're a story. You were one of my quote unquote sources for all this information because she got her information from them, right? And so if you look at the pattern and you continue looking at the pattern, didn't she turn around and turn her back on Amy? Didn't she do that to Miss Lindsay because Miss Lindsay quit talking to her? Are we still following this pattern that I keep seeing over and over? Oh, like I said, guys, all this is my opinion and my opinion alone. I don't know jack squat. I really don't. All I know is whenever I hear her name on some other channel that I listen to and I enjoy, I'm like, Katie Joy, go back over there. Go back over there to your sister wives. You go back over there and you do your thing. Don't come over here and start ruining every other channel that I watch because I don't want to hear how she's right on so many things because there are things that she's wrong on. And you know what? Moral compass is moral compass. That's what I feel, and that's all I got to say about this. So, guys, like I said, she's reaching far and wide. Well, now, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you. And I also want to say, make sure y'all go up there and subscribe again because of the simple fact, oh, and notifications turned on because people are saying that they no longer get notifications from me and for whatever reason, they are no longer subscribed to me. And, that's not by their own free will. So that's something that YouTube did to them. So if you've made it this far, I need you to go ahead and go up there and you hit that subscribe button again. And then you hit that bell icon so that you will know anytime I upload and anytime I have anything to say about Miss Without a Crystal Ball or anytime you just need a smile on your dagblame face. If I can help you smile, that's what matters to me. And now I'm going to thank you for your time because honestly, you didn't have to sit through all this. You didn't. You didn't have to listen to me jibber jabber. You didn't. But you decided to, which I appreciate more than you know. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that made it all the way through this. And y'all, like I said, no hate to anybody, no nothing like that. But, yeah, y'all stick with me. Yeah, okay? Y'all stick with me and we're going to see where all this goes because Miss Katie Joy has also reached somebody else. So, y'all, make sure that you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and you remember to smile today. or you make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. All right. So y'all make sure that you continue on having a good one.